Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today we had Sam Jones and Andrew Kim on the pod. We first started off talking about kind of sports in general. We then move on to our draft, and today's draft topic was create a dodgeball team only using Philly celebrities. Sam and Andrew introduce themselves for anyone who may not know them. We then recap the July semi pro, and then we finish with questions from the people. That is it. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. Going on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame here in sicko mode. This is here with all the ice on in the booth. Welcome back to another episode of Bromance. I'm Ryan, and today we got Andrew Kim and Sam Jones on the pod. Fellas, how are we doing?
Fantastic.
Hey, happy to be here.
Thank you for hopping on. So today is Wednesday. I think I've worked 5 4-day work weeks in a row, and this is my first 5-day work week back. So this week has been slow and rough. I'm not feeling it.
I have if I include semi-pro as like a work day because I was out of the house for 14, 15 hours. I'm working 19 straight days and I'm on day 12. So we're getting through it.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, we have one of my managers had she like went out on leave or something. So I picked up a bunch of shifts and yeah.
Okay,
Going
well, that's
through 'em.
manager life for you.
Huh?
I said that's manager life for you.
Yeah. Yep. That's for sure.
Yeah. So how long of a trip is it for you guys to get up to Long Island for the semi-pro?
Two and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
It depends on traffic through New York because you have to go through New York to get to Long Island. And so if they're like when I was playing last year, there were some drives that were like 4 hours. There were some drives that were like 2.5. And then coming home was always like 4.5 because we'd always get stuck in traffic.
The very first season that I think you celebbed for Matt Spadone, they would do the tournaments at random times. So they would do them at like 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I was telling Sal, I'm like, you have to do them early. Like it takes us almost 5 hours sometimes to get down there. Like no joke, with the 2-lane highways going through Connecticut to New York, it is rough.
I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, but this the season and last season too has been really good. But boys, do we have any plans for the weekend, Sam?
Not a whole lot. It's actually going to be a little bit more chill this weekend, thankfully. And then Tara's going away for a little girls' week vacation. She does that every single year. So I'm going to have that place to myself for like a little over a week.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah. With two cats too. Little new kitten.
Yes. I'm not excited to feed them both in the morning. Kind of a split. She'll feed them before work, and then I usually feed them at night for dinner. But now I'm gonna have to do it every day. But not excited for that. But hopefully within the next few months, because Baylor is like 4 months, so probably reduce the amount that we feed her and the frequency like during the day. That'll be a little bit easier. But yeah, it's been great. They've been like every single day they get friendlier and friendlier with each other. Like just when I got home from work, I went to shave and shower, and they were playing in the bathtub together.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
loves the bathtub. It's really weird. Like I got in the shower, and then she jumped in immediately, like freaked out, and was like this cartoon character, like trying to run on ice. But yeah, they're both lovely.
Awesome. Andrew, how about you? Any plans other than work, I guess?
Just work. Just work, work, work.
Okay. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I got nothing planned. This is like the first weekend in a while that I haven't had any dodgeball, which is nice. And we also just finished up our second season of Connecticut Dodgeball. Our playoffs were 2 days ago. So no dodgeball for a little bit, which is gonna be awesome. Nice little break. Work on myself, work on my body. try and get to my 100%, which is probably like 70%, but we're gonna get there. All right, before we get into our draft, do we have any sports takes? Andrew, you're at the Home Run Derby, I believe, right?
Yeah, yep. Frankie got tickets because he's season ticket holder and invited me to go, and it was a ton of fun. We're in left field, uh, but we were in the first row of the outfield, so every ball went over our heads. We had three guys in our section that caught balls, but every other ball went like second deck. Some went third deck. Like they were just clobbering them out there. So it was a lot of fun though. Really cool experience.
That sounds awesome. Did you guys go to the All-Star game the following day or just the Home Run Derby?
Just a home run derby. Yeah, I did get myself a nice hat too. They have like All-Star Game branded hats. I got a hat that like it has a Phillies P, but it's like the Phillies fanatic fuzz. It's pretty cool.
Awesome. That sounds sick. Yeah, I think the Home Run Derby is like the event to go to for that weekend for sure.
Yeah.
Sam, any sports takes before we get into our draft?
The World Cup was pretty underwhelming,
Agreed.
and I'm very
100%.
mad that Norway didn't make it. Um, I would have liked to see them beat England, but it is what it is. I am I'm happy in hindsight though that Spain won. I think they deserve it. So I just would have liked to have seen more goals, but you know,
Yeah, 1-0's kind of underwhelming.
That's why I can't follow soccer. Like after semi-pro, we went to the Dark Horse and they had, I think, the third place game. It was like France versus someone. I think the score was like 7-5. Like that was okay to watch, you know.
Oh, 7-5. I didn't know that.
I almost fell asleep at the bar, but like that was like okay to fall asleep to at the bar, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad soccer's over. I'm glad that I think golf is like not too far from being over. We got college football starting up in a few weeks. Got NFL starting in less than 50 days.
Just, 2 months.
I'm excited. Yeah. Maybe we get LeBron's destination within the next week or so, even though he's 42 and he's dragging the shit out. He's
Philly?
gonna. You want? Do you hold on? Do you want him in a Sixers jersey?
I wouldn't mind it. Um, I wouldn't mind it. I don't know. He beats Dean Wade, you know.
Who's better, Dean Wade or Dwayne Wade? What,
Oh man, current day Dean Wade for sure.
Dean Wade, the D Wade. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna go to the Heat. Like he's either gonna go to the Heat or the Warriors. Like you've already gone back to Cleveland. If you didn't go back, what, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, longer than that now, actually. Okay, then I think that would be cool. You know, you finish where you started. But I think if he went to Golden State, that'd be cool to play like Steph Curry and
Definitely.
Draymond. If he doesn't go there, and I think Miami would be cool. Going back there one last time. Pat Riley is like 86 years old. Probably his last few good years of Miami Heat basketball.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think Miami's probably LeBron's best fit just because Giannis and Bam aren't super ball dominant and they need like a guy who can go get a bucket. All the other team, like LeBron can't fit with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. I struggle to, I don't know how LeBron would fit with Joel, Maxey, and Jaylen Brown, and it would stunt Edgecombe's development if he came to Philly. So like Miami's the best destination for him, but not to win a title for sure.
Yeah, I could agree with that. And I also think too, I would enjoy to see him in a Heat jersey, but Bam, Giannis, and LeBron does not scare me because it's 2026. No one can shoot threes right there. I mean, I know LeBron has like slowly started shooting more and more threes and he's getting more efficient in it, but again, LeBron's 42. Like his time has come and gone.
Yeah.
Sam, do you watch NBA at all? Okay, I didn't think so.
I'll watch Bills play some football. That's about it.
That's fine. Go Birds.
Yeah.
Go Birds, baby. Yes, sir.
Go Birds. All right, boys, let's get into our draft. Today's draft topic is create a dodgeball team using only Philly celebrities. You guys are my guests. Who wants to go first? And then how many rounds do we want to do?
I feel like six might be a lot. I feel like we have to go with the starting six, but six is going to be a lot. Let's say it's like a 3v3 tournament.
We can do that. Sam and I beforehand were talking about maybe doing five, and then you include yourself on that team.
Oh, I'm down with that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. All right. Who wants to go first?
You want to, Sam?
No, you got it.
Oh, okay.
Big
All
up.
right. I mean, first overall, for sure. A lot of people forget about him. Got to go Mike Trout. 100% got to go Mike Trout.
It's a good first pick.
Obvious reasons. I mean, baseball player, he's got, as long as he can stay healthy, he's got to be the best guy by far.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Sam?
Um, well, mine's a little bit more fun. I'm going short Bradley Cooper from the A team.
Ooh. Okay.
From
Okay.
the 18. Okay.
Bradley Cooper is from Philly, but specifically the shirtless version from A team.
That's a good one. I was going to pick him, man. I wasn't going to go first round, but that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. I am going to go with two basketball players first. I'm going to go with Kobe Bryant, absolute dog. No one's taking us down. With my second pick, I am going to go with. Do I just go Allen Iverson here?
I mean, he was a high school quarterback, I think.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt.
I'm going to go with Wilt Chamberlain.
That is a big ass target. That is a big man.
He was elite at everything he did, so I'm just going to assume that Wilt's going to be elite on the dodgeball court.
That's like Alan Williams plus 6 more inches
Easily, yes. But he's scoring 100.
on the dodgeball court. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, Andrew. I'm sorry, Sam. You are next.
Okay. Let me go Kevin Hart, much smaller target and definitely very active, physically fit dude. And I'll also bring the comedic vibe to it as well.
Gonna talk a lot of shit on the court too.
You will, absolutely.
Who'd be a better vibe on the team? Kevin Hart or Jordan Guyton? Who'd be funnier?
Jordan.
For sure, hands down.
Mhm.
Jordan 1,000%.
Is Kevin Hart gonna hump a dodgeball? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Come on.
I'd be able
All right, Andrew, you got two here.
I would go I'm gonna go with the better smaller target with Quinta Brunson for sure. That is the lead actress in what's that? The teacher show? I can't
Oh,
think.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, Abbott Elementary. Sorry, yeah. That is the lead actress in Abbott Elementary. She is smaller than Kevin Hart, probably harder to hit. And then I'm gonna follow that up right away with Kevin Bacon, Philly-based actor. Uh, Obviously he's got those sweet feet, you know. He was in Footloose or Dirty Dancing or one of those. I don't know.
Okay. Sam?
Rob McElhenney. I guess Rob Mack now.
Rob Mack?
I didn't know he changed his name.
Did recently because people couldn't get his name right, or couldn't spell it right, or something.
That's so funny. The hell?
Mack now.
Yeah, he was on PMT, I think, last year. He was talking about it. He's a funny guy too.
Yeah.
I just have a whole team of comedians here.
It sounds like it. And I think I'm just going the complete opposite. I'm just going all athletes for the most part. My next pick, man, you have to go Brian Dawkins here. Have to. I don't care if he's 45 years old. Like, he's gonna get you going. The last 2 years that the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, I just watched Brian Dawkins highlights until kickoff.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to run through a wall.
B-Dawk, man. Every time a video pops up on my Instagram of him like pregame coming out of the tunnel, like he's talking to himself, he's like whispering to himself, and he comes out all hyped up. Oh my God.
He's walking out like a dog. He calls himself the weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, that's my third. I got two more. I got one here. Um, I'm gonna go Nick Foles, absolute Philly legend.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolute Philly legend. He's as a famous TikTok once said, right before the Eagles won their Super Bowl, he moves like he has two left feet. But Philly legend for sure. For sure.
Arguably could have been the first pick in the draft.
I'd argue it, but okay.
All right, Sam, you're up next.
Um, it's funny. I didn't do this intentionally, but it's coming out to be a very comedic oriented team. Seth Green, another small target. Uh,
I didn't even know Seth Green was from Philly. Okay.
Who is Seth Green?
Really? You don't know Seth Green?
he's the voice of Chris on Family Guy. He was the of Doctor Evil.
Yeah, Dr. Evil's son. Yep.
Uh,
I know this guy. He looks like the guy that's all grown up from Home Alone, kind of.
he does look a little bit like
Holly Culkin?
little bit,
But it looks like he kind of does meth now.
but they have different hair.
Kind of looks like Sam.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh shit! Got to make my hair all crazy.
Absolutely.
All right, Andrew, last two.
Ooh, last two. I think I'm gonna have to go. I would consider it Philly. I'm gonna go Shane Gillis to bring the comedic relief in there. He's also I'm pretty sure he's like 6'2", 250. Like he's a behemoth of a man. So I could see him filling a go get me a hit type of role, you know?
Hmm.
And my last pick, not sure if it's allowed. I'm just gonna go for it. Boys to Men. The sultry, sultry songs, sultry vocals of Boys to Men.
We want to do a group, but that's good. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
That counts. That counts.
Last spot and all of my bench.
But they have to sub for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, that's right. But I now have Shaggers, and if you guys just have six, I have Shaggers. You don't listen.
No, that's a good pick. All right, Sam, last pick.
I wanted to pick this one person in particular, but now that I've kind of committed to the comic, I have to go Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Yes, he'll be our
Very wholesome.
coach. Don't even plus five. Coach Saget on the sidelines.
There you go. Who's a better coach, Bob Saget or Frankie?
Bob Saget, obviously.
Hands down.
Probably second to queue Bob Saget, but that's okay. All right, my last pick. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna go with the guy that did the backflip on ESPN Ocho like 3 or 4 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Shorter fella, pretty jacked.
I heard he looks like a caveman now, actually.
Does he? So yeah, some may say celebrity, Philly celebrity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's on every gym, probably at least 2 to 3 times a month. This guy doing a backflip.
It really is. Hey, maybe he'll do another one coming up.
Yeah. I mean, I get it at least once a month where someone takes a picture and they're like, dude, dodgeball's on ESPN. I'm like, I know that guy too. He's my friend.
Actually, a good buddy of mine.
Yeah. He went to my wedding. I know that guy. But that is it for the draft. Great picks, everyone. Let's move on to just kind of introducing ourselves. So for anyone who doesn't know you, Sam, want to introduce yourself?
In what capacity am I doing? Like a little just history lesson?
Sure.
From the day you were born, please.
Well, it was snowing, I can tell you that. Uh, no, all right. So, yeah, I grown up in the Philly area, in the suburbs of Philly. Um, and I played dodgeball through elementary school in my kids care program. It got banned because of too many injuries and parents reporting and kind of complaining about that. So the one of the counselors from that YMCA had transitioned the dodgeball program into the YMCA, our local YMCA, and we developed a really great program there. We'd sell out every single season, have like 60 to 100 kids every Friday night, kind of just running them up, playing scrimmages. Then that turned into Saturday leagues. We'd kind of draft teams for us, and we play each other every single Saturday. And then he met the Giovincos, um, Team Awesome, and that kind of just exploded our world of dodgeball from there because we were playing pretty locally. We were playing with Frankie's, YMCA, met Andrew through there, Fricker, both Frickers. But then, yeah, after meeting Team Awesome, we were introduced to NBL. So at that point, I was probably about 13 or so. Um, so was just playing locally, and that was still a lot of traveling back then, even though it wasn't like out of state or like kind of just in the tri-state area. Um, but anything that we could go to, we would go to within reason. Um, and once NDL was a thing, we're like, oh, this is much bigger than we could have ever thought. Um, and so over those next few years, I was playing on a high school team, Chico Nation, with Fricker. Um, he and Megan too, Megan Fricker as well. The three of us are still the only three from that team that still play. But um, yeah, once I came of age, I was able to start traveling to the bigger stuff and went to NDL's national tournament. I was 16. I almost went when I was 15. Uh,
This was to Vegas.
yes.
Controversy.
Yeah. Well, I was greenlit to do it. It was just too expensive to go. Um, couldn't afford it with my non-income at the time. So yeah, 16 made it happen. And that was crazy. That was incredible. Um, I mean, we played with stinger balls there. That was like 4 or 5 inch in diameter rubber balls. Um, they were very fun to throw. Very, very fun.
I
But
heard they hurt a lot.
Do you even attempt to catch those?
no, I mean, there's probably footage of definitely footage of us playing that. And yeah, you just kind of dodge and hope that it misses you. I got slapped in the ear by one of them. Um, and my ear was ringing for a few hours after that. It was like probably the one of the worst places to get hit on the body by that.
Yeah, jeez.
But
I looked up Singer Ball and it's just a picture of a grenade that says rubber Singer Ball.
honestly,
What?
yeah.
Got it, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, at that point, like NDL was kind of on the decline with elite dodgeball kind of growing out of that. So yeah, once that happened, I was probably 17-ish, 17, 18, and then I was playing elite dodgeball with Team Awesome. Um, did that for a couple years, and then 2015 comes along and try out for Team USA. Send in a little highlight video that I made. It's basically the tryout because There wasn't a combine or anything like that. There was a tournament that was like a tryout tournament, and I can't remember if it may have even been like a team drafted tournament. We were kind of like just put on a team with people, but yeah, it was mainly the highlight video was a tryout. I think that was like that for a couple of years. Um,
If you ever have time, go look up some of these highlight videos we did in Minneapolis. Sam's, you literally wouldn't be able to recognize him. I'm pretty sure Drew Giovinco was just him like jumping around the court for 10 straight minutes. They're really funny.
That's insane.
they were fun. They were definitely fun. Um, yeah, um,
So based on your editing skills, you would make Team USA or not?
at that time, like I was in high school and either my first or second semester my senior year, I had taken like a coding class. So I actually was like pretty well experienced with like, playing with video and stuff. So um, I felt good about making it back then. But I would probably even did it while in class, to be honest. Um, but yeah, so I was invited to play as alternate on Team USA in 2015. I was like, okay, I'm almost there. They need to see more from me. And we had an exhibition match against Canada and one other team, maybe Hong Kong or something like that, at the Mall of America. That year Worlds was in Las Vegas, so that was another thing that really sucked. Like every single year, Nationals was in Las Vegas. It was just like the dodgeball hub. So by the time I was 21, like I'd been to Las Vegas like 5 or 6 times, and I was just over it. Um, so yeah, that's a whole other thing. Um, yeah, so the exhibition match, I was like, I'm gonna fucking show up, gonna prove that I'm capable of contending with people at the world stage. And obviously it's just an exhibition match, so like nobody really wanted to like try that hard. So it was like the perfect stage for me. And like I remember like Kyan and other people were just like handing me balls, like keep going off, kid, just keep going. Um, so that felt really good. Like, dude, like you look really, that was great. Um, and then through the actual tournament, they were like, you know, early on in round robin, I wasn't getting a whole lot of play time. But then, there were a few moments where just like we needed to make some changes. So Kreider pulled me in and was like, this is my moment. And I came and I popped off. I played really well and I felt really good. And it was an amazing experience. So excited to be there. I was very grateful for all that. Um, and then the strike happened a couple months
Forgot
later.
about the strike.
Yeah. We don't have to get into that, but I mean, and I was like, it's very different, you know, from my perspective. Like, I was just entering this massive world of dodgeball while like the rest of the team, even like the Giovincos, like they had been around a couple of years, longer. Um, so I was just like kind of going along with the flow. Let these adults make the decisions. But with that and um, some other personal stuff that was going on in my life, I had kind of just taken a step back from dodgeball. Um, and then conveniently COVID happened. So it was like a multi-year stretch where I just wasn't playing. Um, but then after COVID, I came back and was like, I'm ready to do this. And at that point, Team Awesome had disbanded. So I didn't have a team. I played with Goat, a couple of guys from New York. Narcisse Clarkson was also on that team with me. Um, and then a bunch of those players also just, well, 8.5 died. So that was a very big 8.5 team. So once 8.5 died, Goat died. And then I was just kind of abandoned, I don't want to say abandoned. I was stranded without an open team. Um,
I'm hearing Nar abandoned you. That's what I'm getting from this.
Pretty
yeah,
much, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Nar abandoned us all, honestly.
That's fair. Yeah,
Literally, yes.
100%.
Um, but yeah, and then Andrew, came back and there were a bunch of people and Philly dodgeball was just blowing up and just kind of all these pieces moving together and Filthy was formed. And we've been playing together ever since last 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. One quick question, and I didn't want to cut you off, but when you met Frankie and he was trying to recruit you, how old were you and how old was Frankie?
I honestly, how old was I? I would have been probably in middle school.
Uh,
So could have been 12, 11, 12, 13 years old or so.
Frankie was like 19.
He was over the age of 18. He was an adult.
I don't know if
Mhm.
it would have been Frankie this time though.
But
There's
no,
another.
Frankie was at the other YMCA, the Lansdale YMCA. The recruitment coach from my YMCA was Steve Bolger.
Oh, I never met Steve Bolger. I've heard so many stories about him, but I've never met him.
He played a little like there's a lot of lore with him and NDL and Giovenco's and a whole bunch of stuff there. I don't really feel like I have the right to share that story.
Don't get into that. That's so much.
And it is a lot, but yeah, so he was really invested. I mean, he really cared about the game, and he did, like I said, like the dodgeball program at the YMCA was incredible. Like it was definitely better than Frankie's. Like Frankie was just kind of doing a little bit of drills here and there, and mostly just scrimmaging. Um, but like what Steve had going on was pretty expansive. Like we had our own league, we had our own merch. Um, and even like the NDL did a youth national tournament in our locally in our area. Uh, so like he was really trying to grow the sport. Like he's definitely like a good pioneer for dodgeball. Um, but yeah, a bunch of things just went a certain direction and chose to step away from the sport.
Man was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, I started in the Lansdale Y like a long time ago. I don't know, 2012 or something like that. Frankie started dating my sister, and then he met me and asked, he like, noticed I was athletic, asked me if I wanted to come play dodgeball. I said yes. And then I kind of played casually for like the next 10, 10 years pretty much. Until 2023, I went to the Philly round, the King of Prussia round. And that was local. And then 2024, Filthy started traveling. Um, Tempe was my first real tournament. I think Jackie just got home, so I hear them going crazy up there. But 2024 Tempe was my first real tournament, and yeah, just kind of been taking it serious since. I think I met Sam in like 2014 when he was just about to make the world's team, and it was in that youth tournament, and I literally remember my team went to the finals and played them in the finals, and it was like a bunch of my friends from school and from church who weren't necessarily like super athletes or great at dodgeball. They'd never really played before. And yeah, that was Sam was like, we basically were all like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Like, why is he so good at this random sport? Like, fuck that. That's so stupid. But yeah.
Trying to remember when I met you guys. Like Frankie asked us in one of the questions. Sam, I think I met you. I think I met both you guys honestly playing Fortnite. I think.
Oh, that's right.
But I think the first time in person, Sam, you definitely had to be on Team Awesome.
You ever go to the Dodge Hunger?
Yes, yep.
That's where we would have met.
I think it was at one of Abdul's tournaments at that Three River Y or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because Ryan was playing with Impact, and oh boy, hey pup. Ryan was playing with Impact. Sam was playing with Goat. Oh wow, hi.
Dodge Hunger would have been before that. That would have
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my first Dodge Hunger though, my first Dodge Hunger was it was like a ragtag team. It was like Spencer from Go, myself, Drew Giovinco, Matt, Sean, I think Jeff, and we lost in the first round because Pokemon Go just started and everyone was outside doing Pokemon shit, including Nar. And then everyone comes into the gym and they're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "We're down 4-1. There's like 3 minutes left. Like we're cooked." And they're like, "How come you didn't try finding us?" I'm like, "I did. Like, I couldn't find you guys." And we lost. But I don't think you were at that tournament, Sam.
been. Do you remember what year it was? So I know I went to them pretty consistently, but there's probably one that I missed. It could have been someone.
That probably was like 2017, and then I did a team the following year, and it was like that team was a little different. It was like myself, Tama, Nar, Tyrell, TJ. I think like Brian Baker was on that team. It was a pretty much free agent team, but we won that one. I think I might have met you at that one, Andrew.
Okay.
I
I have a
think.
red Dodge Hunger shirt. That's all. I think I was on a team with like Rebecca. I want to say it was like Rebecca, and then me,
Derek.
Ramadi, um, Abdul, like those guys.
Yeah, I think that's when I met you. I
Yeah,
think.
something like that. I remember you from mostly from the Impact tournaments or the YMCA tournaments that you used to play with Impact, and then Sam would play with Goat, and it would always be you two in the finals.
Yeah, you're like that one guy on Impact. He fucking sucks. His team is way better than him. How would you get on that
Yeah, that's what
team?
I said all the time too. It's crazy. Can't believe you remember
I'm on the sidelines, like, woo, yeah, let's go.
that. Go team.
Go team, yes. But all right, great intro, guys. Let's get into our recap. So we'll start from bottom to top. Got a total of 8 teams. We'll kind of all give our little input on it, and then we'll move into questions from the people. Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right. I don't know if you guys are familiar with everyone on these teams. You've only done 2 tournaments. Andrew, you've only done one. I will help you guys out.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Please.
All right. We'll start from bottom to top. So the first team is going to be Relentless. So that is Derek's team. Who wants to take this one?
I can take this one. I don't remember. I know obviously Derek and Sierra. I can't remember who their other core players are. But we
Uh,
actually, what's up?
so it's Jeans, Mackenzie Wilson. Oh man, they have Cole on their team.
Mhm.
They have Doug, who was on Equalizers, but he got picked up by this team.
Okay. Yeah, I think we actually had trouble with them in round robin. I think ti- did we tie them? We might have like beat them by 1 point, I think. Um, but they're a tough team. Obviously, Derek, we all know Derek. He's got a cannon. Um, and he can also catch and dodge. He's just a very solid player. And then Sierra out of the other corner is super accurate. Also has a very, very good throw. So they were definitely a tough test for us. Doug is like sneaky, all around good. He always wants to get better. So I remember in our round robin game, we definitely had trouble with them. Um, but I didn't think they would be in last place. I'm kind of surprised about that, to be honest.
I think they're the if I'm being honest, I kind of compared them to Squabble Up from last year, Andrew, where I think that they're like an all or nothing team. And this is no disrespect, but I just think that I think they're the most talented team, like
Yeah,
out of all the teams here.
yeah,
I just think that there's like one of two ways that they can kind of go, and they just need to pick their lane and kind of just go all in. And it seems like they're like 1 foot in one lane and 1 foot in the other.
yeah.
But I mean, I'll talk about them a little bit here. while I'm at it, but this is like we beat this team pretty easily. We played down to 5 players to 6 all day for anyone who's listening or watching and wasn't there. But this is the only team really had success against the opening rush. All the other teams, they kind of had a number and we had to get rid of it. But we were able to get the pitch to Chris, and Chris would get Chris would get Derek out or someone else out, and then we just played a 5v5. But yeah, again, I think this is a crazy talented team. Um, the first tournament, they lost in the first round, but I believe they're up like 4 games to 1 against Equalizers, which is Noah and Nikki's team. But I honestly thought we were going to face them on the other side of the bracket in the finals. Like Derek was killing it. They made a quick adjustment, and then they kind of just unfortunately couldn't. I'm sorry, Equalizers made a quick adjustment, and then Relentless never won a game after that. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this team goes. I think there's 3 more rounds left.
Yeah. I think this team has a lot of like personalities on the court, and I think that can be the toughest thing to manage. Is if they start getting down on themselves or down on each other, it'll kind of compound and get a lot worse. So if they can control that, I mean, they're definitely gonna win a tournament if they can control the like mental side of things. But especially like Jeans and Mackenzie, like they don't have a single player that's like an active minus on the court. They're all good. So I think they just got
Derek
to get that.
do a better job of protecting his life.
Hmm.
I think it's really interesting to take the pitch off the rush, because if that doesn't go, like you're getting rid of that ball right away, and if it doesn't go your way, then you have other people activating balls and can respond. Um, and he'll often be pretty active throwing on offensive on plays.
Yeah.
If I'm across him, he lets go of that ball, and I'm taking that shot.
Yeah.
Need to be
It's
more
definitely a priority.
Mm-hmm.
if yeah if he and Sierra know that that's on, that they're a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Also,
Yeah.
I think Doug was on Goop Troop.
No, he was on Equalizers, and then they cut him, and then he got picked up by
I'm pretty sure it was
Relentless.
Goop Troop because we played him in the finals. Doug Bell?
Other Doug,
No, there's another.
Lefty Doug. I don't know his last name.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Lefty Doug. He played with them this past weekend. But yeah, if I'm Derek, I don't know if I would run up for that opening pitch. I know he like does it for every team that he plays on, but I think on this team I probably wouldn't do it, or
Mhm.
I would, but he has such a good arm where he doesn't really need to be up in someone's face.
Yeah. Yeah, he can make every throw.
Yeah. All right, next team, Immunity. Sam, why don't you start with this one?
Our team, well, this weekend was our our best showing, obviously. We didn't have Andrew and Sarah in the last tournament, and it's a crazy difference just having those two present on the court. um like I think last tournament, um our arm power was kind of lacking, and I was trying my best to make up for that, but like that that's not really something a lot of people can do consistently for a whole tournament. It takes a toll for sure. Um, but I think this weekend we really found a solid groove. Like, there were only a few games here and there that some things didn't go our way, but we were pretty quickly able to recalibrate. Um, and yeah, just having Andrew in the corner, and then having a lot of people in the middle that we can rely on to take shots, like it just felt really good to have everybody together.
Toby from Argentina.
And Toby.
Having Toby was amazing, and
Yep.
Andrew afterward, like I was like, this guy is not really doing a lot around rock. Playoffs comes around and he just popped off.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, like Dakota threw a ball at him, and I was like, oh, either out or the ball is missing or whatever, and I took a shot at Dakota, and then everybody's cheering because Toby just fucking swallowed his balls. Like, oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Pause.
Whoa.
I mean, um, yeah, it was really really nice having him on the team. And I was really glad that like once we also made that switch of moving him to corner and pulling Andrew out and having him in middle, like that was a huge game changer for us.
Yeah, I was not familiar with Toby's game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really familiar with too many people from Europe, but I saw him pull up and I saw the shoes he was wearing. I said,
He's
"What?
not.
Right. Where's Argentina?
Not in America?
Uh,
Not in
it's it's
Europe?
it's in it's kind of in America.
Oh, South America.
There it is.
Close. I was close. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. But yeah, when I saw him pull up and I saw the shoes that he was wearing, I'm like, celebrity player. And then I saw him playing round robin. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I ref you guys. I'm like, okay, I see why he's here. Like he is a very good player. I think he might have just been playing out of position a little bit. He probably also wanted to warm up with you guys and see like he probably just wanted to fit in, see
Make a
where
big
he
deal.
needed to play. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how. So we had him in Dallas last year, because he was flying through for some reason, was reaching out to any team, and he was honestly one of our bright spots in Dallas. We weren't able to bring the full filthy roster. It was just, I think it might have just been me, Fricker, and Matt out of like the core filthy players. Um, and Toby, like, he kind of took over, to be honest, and he was a beast, especially by playoffs. Where we ended up losing the outsiders, but or shred maybe, but he was definitely somebody that when he reached out, I was immediately like, yeah, let's use a celebrity player, like use him as a sub. And then thank God he heated up in the playoffs and tore it up.
Yeah, and I mean he was winning that. What was it, semis when you guys played LeFleur? Like he was winning that interaction with Dakota every single time
Mhm.
for the most part. But yeah, I mean, from my point of view, like obviously you guys missed the first two tournaments. The last one, Andrew, you weren't there, and neither was Sarah. I felt a little bad for you, Sam. I think it was just one side holds Sam, the other side will hold Ashley, or we just attack a corner, and then unfortunately someone's getting three balls on them. But I mean, it was a noticeable difference this tournament compared to last one. And I'll say too that I think out of all the teams here, obviously you guys have the most experience and probably the most, if not the second most talent. I know I said that about Relentless, but with you in one corner and Andrew in the other, or Sarah Wood in the other, or Ashley in the other, like that you guys are just going to throw balls and you don't really care about ball control. You know when the ball needs to come out, when it doesn't, when that throw is going to be worth it, and when it's not. And just looking at all these other teams, like top to bottom, Mud Dogs, it's Nate and oh my God, I'm drawing a blank right now. Tall guy.
Andrew Dueling, right?
Yes, Andrew Dooling. Yes. Andrew has the arm. He doesn't have the experience yet, but like he's willing to let it go, but they're just never going to be on the same page, at least for now. Nightmare, same thing with Jackson and I. Like Jackson, he's getting more aggressive, and I'm preaching to him every tournament, like throw the ball. I don't care as long as we don't give up five. Goop Troop, you got Robbie in one corner, Matt in the other. Pretty good. They'll be aggressive. Equalizers, if Nikki was there, I think that would be more of like a tougher team to play against. They do have Kyle in one corner, but LaFleur is just really Dylan in one corner, and then Jay in the other, or Megan. Downfall, it's Randy / Allen in one corner, and then Angel in the other, and then it's you guys. And for you guys, like you guys, both corners will go. You have to respect the entire side of the court, not just one side. And it was fun reffing you guys when you guys played LaFleur, because it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which that's how dodgeball should be.
Yeah. Plus, we own Dylan on ricochet catches.
And it was Joylight. It was not bad on
It
balls.
was Joy Late. No excuses. No excuses.
It was Joylight balls. All right, next downfall. Why don't we start with Andrew on this one? This is Angel's team, Randy's team, Alan, Rachel.
Okay. I think we played them. We did play them in round robin. I think it was like our second game or something. obviously Allen has a cannon. Plus he's like 6'10", so he throws it from, 5 feet above my head. And it drops on you so quick and like it's on you so quick. I don't think we had trouble with them in round robin, overall, but just the individual talent, like Angel is just solid all around. He has a solid throw, solid catcher, solid dodger. Randy obviously is an athletic freak, so he can do ridiculous things on the court. But I really think we just worried about those three. Um, I don't really remember too much about the game itself, um, but I think we just focused on getting one of those three out first, and then we could kind of run offense through like whichever corner we felt would be a little more passive. And so that's how we played them. I don't remember the score. I think we won pretty handily. And then didn't really see them after that.
Sam?
Like just to add on.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, I think like was the hardest. Like his survivability was the hardest part about playing us in this past weekend. Um, but like other than that, like Andrew said, like their corners can be pretty passive. I know last month when I was playing on the right side, I was facing up against Angel. I didn't really feel too threatened by him. Like he does pump fake, but like he just doesn't seem aggressive off the back line. Just kind of just like mosey on up to the attack line after a play. Um, yeah, because like even our game against them last month, I think we beat them. So I think they just need to be a little bit more aggressive and more assertive, like just be more confident in their ability. Because the skill is there, the ability is there. They just need to take that extra step to be more aggressive.
Yeah, I agree. I think this team definitely reminds me a lot of Impact last year, where they haven't really had their whole roster. They've also made two cuts, so they're trying to work new players in. They had Taylor from Connecticut, but she had plantar fasciitis and she had a surgery. Now she can't make it back. They had Big Al, but she had what, a really bad pinky injury. And she had surgery and now she's out. So it's kind of unfortunate that both of their girls that they started the franchise with are both out. Hold
Yeah,
on. No, Big Al was drafted. But I mean, she was still a huge part of that team. So yeah, I mean, just working on that. And yeah, I mean, they beat us when we play them. They beat us. I think we had them on a back to back, which is no excuse, but they beat us off the rush, and we just could not survive. Um, Angel was doing a really good job of playing aggressive, and he was just popping off, getting us out. But yeah, all right, next team, Lafleur. Sam, why don't you take that one?
you have to forgive me. I don't know everybody's name on that team. I mean, obviously there's Dylan and there's Megan, but and Joe. Like,
Jacob,
Jacob. Yep, they have Jacob. They had Dakota this past weekend. They have Jay,
Jackie.
Jackie.
oh, and Jackie. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, um, having Dylan. What I think is really interesting, actually, just seeing him on this team this this last weekend and the last month. Um, it, like he's not the same player I see him in USA rounds or like a higher level competition. He like is much more of like an engaged like strategist and just trying to build the team he's playing with and try to bring the best out of them, which I think is like the ideal thing, the ideal, you know, position to be. Um, so initially I was like, oh shit, like this is just gonna be Dylan popping off and destroying us. But like, no, he's trying to get everybody else to a decent enough position where he can trust them to make the right choices. And I think that's what's the most dangerous thing about that team. Like they all may or may not like have the dodgeball IQ, but like they're trying their best to make the right decisions in the right moments. Um, and yeah, I mean, like they kind of walked through us last month. And did we play them in? We played them in. Yeah, it was only you guys, not me, that we didn't play in round robin. It was a lot more even keeled in round robin playing them. Um, I think in playoffs, like we got fortunate with some pop up catches and some other catches. Um, but honestly, just like our accuracy is what really helped us. We were hitting our shots, and that's what's kind of been our downfall before in other matches. Um, because yeah, even this month, like having Dakota was like this is going to be a very tough team to beat. Um, I was very excited to have beaten them in playoffs.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest parts was I wasn't really hitting out of my corner. And so at some point I switched with Toby. I said, Toby, take corner. And then once I started hitting out of the middle a little better, and then Dylan kind of, I feel like he saw me come in closer to him. So he started taking more, he was a little more open with taking throws at me. And luckily, the way things worked out, Dylan ended up throwing 3 ricochet catches. Um, and it just kind of worked out great because we were able to get Dylan off the court. And at that point, it's just kind of like Dylan's the one player at semi-pro that I feel like could clutch a 6v1 pretty confidently. I feel pretty confident about anybody else that we can beat them in a 1v whatever situation, but Dylan is, his defense is tough to get through. But yeah, so my message for Dylan is don't throw at me, obviously.
Change your Instagram handle.
I went up to
Uh,
him after the game and I yelled that in his face because he threw 3 at me and all 3 of them popped up and someone else caught them all.
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I'll put in my 2 cents here. I think this team is good, and I could see that the players on this team are getting better, but I do think that they're lacking a little bit of experience. And again, don't get me wrong, from the first tournament until this last one, like everyone is getting better. This is a team that I think will be competing even without a celebrity player in October. But I think that they just kind of need to all be built up together. But I still think that they're a really solid team. I mean, they picked up Dakota this past weekend, and man, Dakota whips the fuck out of the ball. And I mean, I played Dakota like a good amount of times now. Like I literally played him in Salt Lake City, but I've never reffed him from the side, and his whip is insane.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't realize I've played Dakota a bunch of times and for some reason this past weekend, I was like, man, I don't remember him throwing a foam ball this hard. Like the way that ball was coming out of his hand, it was like just a rocket. Like probably the hardest in the gym this weekend.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And I mean, you have him on one side and you have Dylan on the other. So when we played them, again, we're playing down 5v6. And Jackson's like, what do you want? I'm like, what do you want? Like, where do you feel more confident lining up against? Because whatever you feel more confident, I'll take the other side. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
But I think they beat us by one, or I think we tied them. But Jordan had a really nasty catch where Dylan threw at him and like he laid down on his back and it just went straight up off his chest and it just went straight back down on him. But yeah, I want to say I think we lost by one, but yeah, I mean they're getting better and better every tournament, and I think that's kind of where they want to be. I mean they have 16 points and first place is Mud Dogs and it got 22, so that's the difference of them winning one tournament and Mud Dogs and us and Goop Troop getting first rounder or missing the playoffs once. That's all that is. All right, next team, Equalizers. Sam, why don't you take this one? Or Andrew?
Yeah, I think it's me. But Equalizers, Noah was doing a ton of heavy lifting. Um, when I refed them, when we played against them, like Noah was taking a lot of home counters, popping up off the back line, taking a nice throw. So um, I love to see that dynamism out of Noah's game. And then obviously Alyssa is always annoying to play against because she literally can do everything. Developing her underhand throw really well. So I just super annoying. And then I don't know the other 2 they had.
So they
Well,
have Kyle Robinson on their team, the
okay,
lefty.
K-Rob, I do know, yeah.
Yep, and I'm kind of drawing a blank here a little bit too. Let me see if I can pull up the roster real quick.
Yeah, but Kyle is obviously a great catcher. He's not as as skilled offensively, and I think he knows that. But I am very annoyed whenever I have to throw at Kyle or whenever I'm playing across from Kyle because I feel like he always baits me into a throw where I feel like he's in no man's land and I can just whip a ball right at him and it sticks. So Kyle, super annoying to play against too. I don't remember how our game against them went. I feel like it was,
We didn't play well.
yeah, I feel like it was a loss. It was one of our losses. Um, but oh, you know what? I think they have Lily on their team, and she was on my dodgeball team, and it looks like she's gotten a lot better since then. I mean, she wasn't bad by any means, but like she's moving better, understanding the game a little better. So it's really good to see. I love seeing new players come up in the sport and like really grow and yeah.
All right, on that team, they also had Ben Murator. Definitely should have remembered that one.
Oh, that's the team with Ben. Okay.
Yep, Lily, Jess, Iman. Iman got picked up from Downfall. And
Yeah.
then Nikki is also on that team. So that's a little tough that he moved to
Okay. Yeah,
Florida.
he's in Florida now. Yeah. So,
So yeah, that's tough for them.
yeah. But yeah. I was surprised to see Ben continually sacrificing himself to protect Noah. Like I did not expect that at all. Because Ben's a great player in his own right. And I feel like Noah can like I don't know. It was just weird to see because I feel like Noah can dodge a little bit and like it takes away your dodging game and it's just like sacrificing a player. So it was kind of weird. I don't know if in the playoffs if that's what ended up kind of kicking them, but yeah, definitely surprised to see that.
I would like to see Noah kind of get away from that. I'm not gonna lie. He did that a lot the first season, and he definitely got away from that. And his movement got a lot better, his dodging got better, his catching got a lot better. And then it seems like this season he's kind of gone back to like pillaring behind people or seeing if someone would step up in front of him.
Yeah, and there's a time and a place where it might be okay, but like this weekend it happened. I feel like I saw it like 10 times. It was probably only like three, but it felt like it happened a ton. So, Sam, you gonna turn some lights on there? Real somber, sultry mood.
Didn't even realize. Trying to let
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark there. Jeez.
All right, how about you, Sam?
Honestly, everything Andrew said is basically what I would have said. Like Noah is has been a lot more explosive and just a lot more threatening as a player. Um, and he's utilizing his team well. Like he's quickly getting into huddles and making the calls and making smart calls. Um, like not just the fact that we weren't hitting isn't what killed us. Like they were just doing a great job of team throwing and hitting us and baiting us into the pre countering stuff like that. Like they were making the right choices when we played them this past weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's also the type of corner that will take the tougher side. Like he's going to follow you on the court, which I respect because don't get me wrong, there's two different ways of going about that. You can just take the weaker side and run the offense through you. And then it's like, I'm going to get everyone out on your team before you get everyone out on my team kind of thing. Or it's like, we're lining up across from each other. You're not throwing. I'm not throwing. It's a 5v5. So like we played them in the playoffs and they actually knocked us out. But yeah, they did a good job of beating us. They grinded the games out. We're definitely very tired towards the end. I also had a throw that was going to get three people out, and then someone turned last second after the ball already hit them once, and then they turned and they caught it. So it was a difference. It was a four-person swing if you think about it. Three people getting out versus now me getting out and someone going in on their side from the catch. I guess you could say five, yeah. Yeah, but we only lost by one game, so I'm like, oh, that was rough. But yeah, no, they did a really good job. And yeah, especially with no Nikki, that's tough. Like that's really tough, especially starting the franchise with them. But all right, next team, Goop Troop. Sam, why don't you start with this one?
This is a tough team. They both this month and last month they have five players and they are serious contenders. Obviously, we played them in the finals. They were in the finals last month too, right? It was you and them.
No, it was us and Mud Dogs, but they were in the first finals against us.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're a very solid team. Um, you have Matt, Gio, Doug, um,
Robbie.
Robbie,
Bobby. Oh my God,
Morgan.
Robbie was late last month, and like we were playing them, or I was watching them play, and they were still like running through teams, and then Robbie showed up, and it was just like all bets were off. Like having that guy throw out the middle, like when we started it in the finals, like he threw like three or four balls and hit one of us every single throw. It was like we need to get this guy out as soon as possible.
I think that first game he literally went down the line
Yeah,
five straight throws, five straight outs.
yeah, it was unreal. And like even getting him out isn't a guaranteed win. Like um, everybody on that team can clutch, clutch a catch, 1v3, 1v4. Like they're all solid players that you have to respect on the court. Um, yeah, it was a really good final match playing against them this weekend.
Yeah, I agree. All of them. Was it just Morgan? That's why they had five, right?
hmm
Yeah, because they were short a girl. So I don't even know who their other girl is, but I mean,
Their other girl is Alexa, who also has a finger injury, and I think she's done, but I'm not 100%
oh,
sure.
Alexis. I didn't know she was on a team. I thought she was done before this. Okay. Yeah. Obviously they're all great. You know, it's a good sign when Gio's your worst player. So so but Doug was I mean, I got there this weekend and Doug was immediately asking me questions about his throw. He's always trying to improve. That's the Doug I thought you were talking about at first, back in the other team. And then like obviously Spadone is solid all around. Gio solid all around. Robbie's throw is just electric. He has a cannon, and then he's also been catching a little better now. Feel like his stamina needs to get up a little better, but I think he knows that too. And then Morgan is like the ideal person to have on the court in late game. Like she survives so well. She knows how to set up catches. Her throw isn't like it isn't a negative. It's actually a pretty decent throw. Um, so they were a tough out. Oh, and they also have Brett, right?
They also have Brett. Yep.
And Brett's gotten a lot better since last season too.
Yeah.
So I
That
think
was
they're
fine. But I did see him playing that weekend, so I don't know why he wasn't. But yeah,
yeah. But they're getting better. I mean, they're going to be annoying to face going forward in general. Hopefully they can pick up a girl to fill out their roster, but they're definitely going to be an annoying team to face.
Yeah, I think Matt is one of the most strategic captains in the gym. I also think that Doug is very strategic. Like I just pulled up the USA standings for this year, and Ronan, who he's the captain of, they're fifth.
Yeah.
They're fifth. So Doug was a very sneaky pickup. I'm not gonna like spoil the draft, but like he was pretty late. And I knew who he was, but I still wanted Max from Connecticut. But I was like, oh, they're getting a good one here.
Doug's
Um,
really underrated, to be honest.
insanely underrated, yeah. But yeah, I mean, they lost in the finals. Giancarlo finally showed up. I think this is the second tournament out of four, I want to say. Um,
Yeah, I think it's been four.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, again, really good team. They made it to the finals twice now. First one, last one. Robbie's a good player. Matt's a good player. Doug's a good player. Giancarlo's a good player. Morgan's a good player. Brett's getting better. I'm trying to see who they have to have at least one more female on their team.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Goop Troop, Alexa Brett, Giancarlo. Oh, Kayla was there. She was there, but then she left early. She's one of
Kayla?
the New York City players. I forget why she left
Oh,
early.
Kayla. She's the one who picked up from the train station with Sarah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Kayla's also really like small and hard to hit. And I didn't get to see a ton of uh I didn't get to see her play a lot, but it looked like she was setting up really nicely for catches. She just wasn't pulling them in. Um, but I think Sarah said she's pretty new. So I'm excited to see where her game can go. Like if she can play like an Ali Viz style, similar size players.
Yeah, I remember her from, I think she was on Gridlock for the Beast Coast tournament.
Hmm.
But yeah, she's definitely a scrappy player.
Yeah.
All right, next team, Nightmare.
Nightmare. Honestly, I'll let Sam take this one because I haven't played you guys yet.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take it, Ryan. Take it yourself.
No, you guys go. You guys go.
Last tournament when I saw you guys, I was like, geez, this team is stacked, and that's even without Matt having a celebrity as Matt. Like all of you guys have all played before. You have a lot of experience. Um, you have, so it's you, Jordan, Jack.
Jackson.
Jackson, Max, Chris Brand,
Oh, Max Pags, Chris Brand, and then Murr.
Meredith. We got Michelle and Brenda.
Oh, you have Brenda too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are seriously a force to be reckoned with. I mean, only playing against you guys last month, like you just locked me in my corner and took everybody else out. Like there wasn't a whole lot for me to do. Um, and when I did have any opportunities, like you guys just survived really well. Like you were blocking really well, dodging really well. Um, because I was either lined up against Matt or Jackson. Um, yeah, both of those guys are incredibly hard to get out, with or without a ball, to be honest. So, um, yeah, I'm not surprised you guys won that one. Um, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't really have too much to add. I mean, I know obviously all these players individually. Um, Max at last year's Beast Coast, not this past one, but the year before, honestly destroyed us. I don't know if you remember that, Sam. Um, Max Pags at last year's Beast Coast, I think he was on Nut. He was on the top team.
No, no, he was on Meg. He was on Meg.
Oh, was he on Meg?
Yeah.
Okay. He was doing some like weird, ridiculous stuff, and then this past year, uh, me and him had like a curveball competition. It was a lot of fun. But Max has been getting better. I feel like he's really sneaky athletic. Um, and then obviously I know you and Jackson are both like very controlled corners. You're very good with the ball in your hand, like good at defense, good at coming up on offense. And then um who else was it? Chris Brand, who's like he has every tool and he's super annoying to play against. Um Meredith, who is like her throw is getting better. Her defense especially is getting better. It sucks that she has bad knees. You got to work on that. Get some knee mobility. Come on, Mare. But you guys were really annoying to play against. I think I missed somebody, but oh, Jordan, obviously,
Jordan from this weekend. Yeah.
dog. We love Jordan, especially when Jordan gets in the zone, dude. When he wants it, Jordan gets kind of crazy, gets locked. Love to see it.
100%. Yeah, from my point of view, this tournament was a little tough, and I knew that going in. And I told my team, "Hey, we're playing with five guys and only one female, so obviously we only have five on the court. We're going to be really, really aggressive at times, and then really, really passive. Like we're not going to give them four balls, five balls, but like we'll give them six sometimes. Like when I feel like we can get the hit and it'll swing a game, we're just going to do it. We're going to live with whatever happens after that." And I think we tied two series and we lost two series and won two series. There was a few games of every series where I think if we just had a sixth player, like if we had Brenda there or if we had Michelle there, I think that we win those honestly very easy. But we were doing a really good job surviving throughout the tournament. The issue, especially with this place, is stopping the balls after it's still kind of wall ball. But
Yeah.
we did like, for example, we watched like an hour of footage yesterday. We were run the away, and I would tell everyone, and it's tough, running on away and seeing if the ball stops or you think you could stop it out of the middle. But I would tell them, if it's there, we take it. If it's not there, do not 50-50 it, because I don't know if we're going to get this ball back. And it happened at least a few times every single series where we run the away, we don't get the ball back, we throw the ball, we dump 4, we dump 5 sometimes, we don't get the hit, and now it's just, okay, someone is getting murdered here now. But again, we grinded it out. We lost in the first round. We lost by 1 game, but I'm proud of everyone. It was a little tough because Salt Lake City, we played down. I should have played. Everyone got hurt this past weekend. We played down. I was definitely tired at the end. And then Monday, our playoffs, 6v6. We were missing 2 people, so it was 4v6. So I've played nothing but 1 or 2 players down almost every single time I've stepped on the dodgeball court for the last 2 weeks. So I'm exhausted. I'm glad that I don't have dodgeball for a while.
Yeah, good. Need a little break.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for the next few tournaments. We still have 1 celebrity spot, which I do plan on using. And just looking at the standings, I just had them up. Even with us not doing super hot this past weekend, we're still in second. We have the most team wins, series wins by 3, even though I think we only won 1 this past weekend, which that's great. And our point differential is 26, which is 2, almost 3 times better than the next closest team. So even with us having a rough weekend, like we still, I thought, played really well.
Mhm.
All right, and last but not least, Mud Dogs. Who wants to start with this one?
I mean, I don't really know anybody on this team. I know Andrew Dooling. Um, I think
Yanni.
they have Johnny and Carly Sweekel, I know.
hmm
Um,
Nate.
oh, and then Nate. Is that it? And
No, they
those are
also
the
have
people I
Kevin.
know. Oh,
Kevin.
Kinnick. I
Yep.
forgot. Okay, they have a lot of people I know actually. Never mind. Sorry. Carly Sweekel is literally my Achilles heel. Probably my least favorite player on the island to play against because for some stupid reason, I don't. My first tournament ever, I played with Soup Troop, which is Spadone's team, celebrity subbed, made it to the finals. I got Dylan out. It was overtime. We were tied at 4. It was a 1v2. It was me versus Carly and Taylor Geen, I think her name was. And I rocketed a ball, hit Taylor Geen. 1v1 against Carly. I just kind of reset real quick and went and unloaded the ball as hard as I could. And she caught it right in the mitt. And we ended up losing. So going into this, I think this was the first time I played her since because she didn't play last season. And I think we played her in round robin, and she still had my number. I think she might have caught me once. I think she might have hit me once or twice. It was a rough showing, but she definitely has my number. And then we got to play them in playoffs, and I think we beat them 3-1 in the playoffs, I want to say. I think we lost in round robin 3-1 to them, and then we beat them in the first round.
My first playoffs were like night and day.
Yeah.
That was our first time playing them. Like we didn't play them last month, so I was pretty green going into it. He didn't have like he just punished you every single time you threw a ball, and that was hurting us a lot. But then it was a lot harder to generate any offense. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Carly was the girl that was playing on the left side. Yeah, because they don't have 3 girls, right? It's just her and Johnny.
I think
No, they also have Taylor, but she couldn't make it. Taylor Torres. And then Johnny, she also had something going on with her arm. So she was like also only throwing underhand.
Yeah. Carly, I could not hit.
No.
Play like 15 balls at her in one point. I just couldn't hit her.
She's so tiny, and when you put it on her, if you don't put it in the right spot, she'll catch it.
Yeah, she's catching you.
Super annoying. But also shout out Johnny for beating Toby in a 1v1 with that underhand.
Yeah.
That clip was crazy. But
Just didn't know if we could dodge or fucking catch it.
yeah, he got indecisive at that last moment. Just
Never,
literally,
never in doubt. Yanni had that the whole time.
yeah, yeah, for sure. But but yeah, they were fun to play against. Andrew Dooling, I'm really excited to see. I know Dylan's really high on him. I'm really excited to see how he's gonna be once he kind of hones his skills and like gets a little more experience playing. Um, and then Nate, I mean, I feel like every time I play Nate, I forget the way his ball moves, and he just rips one, and it like looks like it's going over my left shoulder, and then it just like that last little tail, it like clips down and clips my shoulder. It's disgusting the way his ball moves. And then Kevin Kimmick also has a disgusting curveball. It literally drops from like left shoulder to right knee. Um, and it's so annoying to try to track, especially when you're worried about like Nate unloading a ball or Andrew Dooling unloading a ball. And yeah, so they were definitely a tough team to play against, especially for the first time, if, not knowing some of those players.
They're a big team, and I know you missed the last tournament, Andrew, but they had Quan on their team for celebrity, and we played them in the finals, and it's like tall guy who throws hard, tall guy who throws hard, tall guy who throws hard, and then Carly, who's like a foot and a half shorter than everyone. But yeah, this is definitely a scary team. They're in first place for a reason. Um, I think Nate has brought so much to that team as well, but yeah, I mean, this team can just go out there, get outs, and Andrew, he's gotten so much better from the first tournament till now. I ref them a lot the very first tournament, and Andrew would either line out or almost line out almost every game of every single series, and he's staying in a lot now. The team's getting more confident. They also have Will on their team. They also have a guy named Sam who wasn't at this past tournament or the one before that, but he throws hard as fuck. Like he probably has the second hardest throw in that gym behind Andrew, and he's like in his mid 40s.
Wow, good for him.
Hard as fuck. He has like, I think he whips it like Dakota, where it just comes out. And you're like, holy shit! But he
Yeah.
has an insane throw, and he plays out of the middle, and he has hands,
That sounds like fun.
and he has hands. When we played on the very first tournament, I was like, all right, guys, I don't give a shit about ball control. We are gonna have our middle two people throw at Sam until we get him out, and he almost caught us every single game, but we got him out. I'm like, all right. No catches. We're throwing two balls at Andrew, throwing two balls at Nate. Like, we're not throwing at Johnny. We're not throwing at Carly. We're not throwing at Kevin. We're only throwing two balls at a ball. And that's it.
Yep. Honestly, that's probably the best game plan against them.
Yeah. But that's all I got for these guys. That Carly play you were talking about, man, Andrew, I was reffing the game. I was right next to you, and you were popping off. Sam, he's going down. He's literally going down the line. I think it was like a 1v4.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm like, he doesn't know that Carly can catch. He's going to throw the catch. He's going to throw the catch. And as soon as he's getting ready to throw, Maspidone's like, no, no. And as soon as he releases it, I'm like, Carly's catching this bitch like 100%.
If you look back too, she literally, I throw the ball and she's set up for it and everything, like standing, and she closes her eyes and goes boom and just catches it and immediately like opens her eyes and goes and then like starts celebrating, going
Everyone
crazy.
rushes her. They put her on their shoulders. Like, dude, it's like the Knicks won the finals all over again.
Yeah,
It
literally.
was, sorry, Andrew, that was great. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, this is going to be really good for her or really good for Andrew.
She had to bail Dylan out. It's crazy.
It was insane. But yeah, shout out Carly. And she used to be a Knicks t-shirt girl, like a court girl.
Really?
Yes, but I guess she quit and the Knicks won. And I'm like, Carly, this is the worst time for you to quit.
What is she
Like,
doing?
I think
Terrible.
Oh,
I forget what she told me. I kind of remember. I don't want to out it, but
yeah, yeah.
uh, I mean, New York Knicks, if you are watching this, I will be your t-shirt girl. If you need a replacement, I will be so hot for you. Whatever you need, I got it.
I think he also would be Jalen Brunson's shower guy. Like he'll help him shower, get his towel, scrub anywhere you need him to.
Whatever the team needs, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Oh my God, we didn't even pick Mikal Bridges in our draft.
That's okay.
That's crazy.
That's okay. I mean, he's a lot better now, but that's okay. Fuck them picks. All right, guys, that is it for our recap. Great job. Let's move into questions from the people. We do have a lot. We can lightning round some of this if you guys want. And I have some that I need to go back to the post because I know that people have been adding them since we've been recording. So let's get into the first question. First question from Mackenzie Wilson. What have you been doing to help yourself prepare for Worlds?
I've been going to the gym a lot. I mean, I was going to the gym prior. I haven't changed too much from before combine because I was also trying to work towards that. Obviously, I want to make the team, so I was really trying to work out. But I've been working on a lot of my stamina, my cardio, that aspect of things, and like bursts of like 100% and then slow off for 30 seconds and 100% and slow off. Um, so that's pretty much what I've been working on in terms of fitness. And then my dodgeball game itself, I've been trying to work on just movement, um, staying elusive, working on a first, second, and third move when dodging, things like that, and just getting my body used to different movements. So I feel like I get a little predictable on the court.
Sam?
Yeah, I haven't worked out as much as I would like to admit, but I've gone on some runs. And actually this weekend I just had this thought like last week, like I want to get into yoga. I need to get back into stretchy mode. I've just not 30 yet, but I'm almost there. And I just feel the tightness, you know. So I think my stamina and I just my stretchiness, that those are the two biggest weaknesses. Yeah,
Flexibility, I think.
that's
Yes.
what pull it. Thank you, Andy.
Jeremy, don't listen to what Sam just said. He's been working out every day and he does an hour of hot goat yoga every night.
That's
I lift heavy shit every day, so I feel
he does for his job. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Next question from Mackenzie. What are you looking forward to the most? Start with Andrew.
Just the experience. I want to soak it all in. I want to take everything in. And I mean, more than anything, I'm looking forward to winning. But more than that, I want to look forward to like kind of figuring out where my place is on the team and where I can improve as the tournament goes on. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for me is like just soaking it all in.
Sam,
Can you repeat the question? I didn't hear it.
what are you looking forward to the most for Worlds?
Um, well, outside of being in another country like Thailand, just sharing the court with all these players. I I realized that combine that like just being in that atmosphere with that level
Talent.
of talent and competition, it just brings the best out of everybody. And yeah, I'm excited to share the court with these guys because everybody brings a lot to the table. And I'm excited to gel with them. I think we have a really good team this year.
All right. Last one from Mackenzie Wilson. What are you most nervous about?
You want to take this, Sam, first?
Getting hurt, I think that would be the worst thing to happen. Because if you get hurt, like you don't want to keep playing through that injury. Um, but then not knowing what could have been is just like the worst part of it. Like I think that if we all put our all on the line and show up, and play well for ourselves and play well for each other, like we can't be upset about whatever the end result is. Um, But if something happens prematurely that takes us out of the game, like it's a tough pill to swallow. But I mean, it kind of just goes back to making sure that we're ready for it, being in the best position to succeed. And I know for a fact that everybody is on that trajectory, is making sure that they're capable of showing up for that.
Agree.
Andrew?
Honestly, the food situation. I'm allergic to peanuts.
Oh
Thai food,
no.
Thai food is just peanuts all day, every day, in everything. So between myself, Xander, Aurora, Glenn, Ashley Elder, like we all have peanut allergies. I think there's more, to be honest. Um, we're all going to be kind of banding together. I'm definitely most nervous about that. Uh,
What are you gonna eat? Just a ton of bananas?
I why bananas?
I don't know. Like there's obviously no nut in banana, it's protein.
Fair, fair. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna learn how to say peanut in Thai. Yeah, we're gonna learn how to say peanut in Thai, and we're gonna try to ask them for no peanuts every time and see how that goes. I got to go to my doctor and get a bunch of EpiPens, probably like 20 of them prescribed, and hopefully survive the trip.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna get pulled over in TSA for that. 20
You have
EpiPens.
20 needles in your bag? What's going on?
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right, we got a few questions from Jackie Galang. Is that how you say her last name?
Galang.
Galang, nailed it. All right, first one. How do you both do such good sports?
Just been playing sports my whole life. That's, I don't know, competitive nature for me.
Playing sports, I played a lot of different, actually not a lot of different sports, but I played a lot of weird sports. Like I played lacrosse through elementary and middle school. Um, then
Disc golf.
I play disc golf now. Um, Track and field. I was part of the throwers team, which felt weird from that. It's just like these little offshoot, like everybody runs, but then there's these throwers that want nothing to do with running. Um, but yeah, just a long history of constantly playing sports.
Okay.
Yep.
Next one, I feel like she asks every guest this, but insert the same question of 1v1 versus Gritty versus 2v1 versus Swoop and the Fanatic 3v1 that I've asked the other Philly people.
Is this like in the dodgeball sense?
You could take it as that, or
Fighting.
like,
Just
yeah,
straight
with your
hands.
fist, your bare fists.
Straight hands? All right. Gritty's probably an absolute maniac. I don't know if I could beat that guy, but I can probably beat the fanatic. You just got to grab his tongue and rip it out, obviously. Swoop, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. Depends on how sharp those talons are, I guess.
It's big that might be
Yeah.
threatening, a little dangerous.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, definitely beating the fanatic. Gritty's probably he's got a dark side to him for sure. And Swoop, I don't know, it's a 50, that's a toss up.
Okay. All right. I feel like, okay, yeah, she did have a lot more. All right. Next one for Sam. Do you have any new Disney Goes Punk recommendations?
This is a great story behind this.
Just to listen to any more. Um, Actually, I haven't listened to a lot of music lately, in general, but
Disney Goes Punk. What?
um,
So basically, pop punk bands do covers of Disney songs.
Disney Goes
That's what,
Punk.
yeah.
and there was this one song that I didn't realize was a Disney song. Um, what the hell was it? But like, I like it went so hard as a punk song, and then I was working as an emotional support aide at a school at the time, and the song came up, like the original version came up on the on this video that we were watching, and I texted Tara. I was like, "You won't believe it. This song that I've been listening to, that I thought was just like this weird pop cover, is this crazy Disney song, and ever since then she hasn't let it go." It's from Encanto.
Yeah, I think he said it was Encanto.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, they have a whole ass album, 12 tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Start listing the songs, Macomb. I'm sure Sam will figure out the one.
This is right up my alley for sure. For sure.
You a big Disney guy?
No,
Okay, so definitely not up your alley.
absolutely not. No, no.
But yeah, very funny story.
I love it. All right, next one, another one from Jackie. What is everyone's top three Wawa items? Ryan, you are included in this question. All right, Andrew, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I work there, so my top three, um, probably a panini is number one, value for your money. Great choice. We got wraps. The wraps are delightful. They're like a burrito, but even better. And last, underrated, a warm chocolate chip cookie. Oh, there it is, baby. Let's go. We love it. A warm chocolate chip cookie is probably the best thing in store. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, order on the screens. There's our cookies are good in the first place, but there's something about it when it's heated up in that little toaster oven that it's 1,000 times better. It's one of the best things, one of my favorite things.
All right, Sam.
Still have yet to do that, but I want to. You have to order it and then ask them in person, right?
No,
Or
order on the screen, on the touch screen.
okay. Um, Probably quesadilla for me. That's a big go-to. I love their quesadillas. Um, this is a little seasonal because I'm not really getting hot coffee right now, but I love their hazelnut hot coffee. It's one of the best. Like, honestly, like all their hot coffee is really good, but I usually will get their hazelnut. It's perfect. It's like the perfect blend of sweetness, but it still has that good bitterness that you expect from coffee. Um, and then I like the soft pretzels.
Mm,
Really enjoy their soft pretzels. They're
I
nice,
agree.
nice to just have on the road. That's just kind of like,
Consistently good.
yeah,
A plain one or something that is filled with something in it.
just plain. It's like their prepackaged soft pretzel.
Okay, because I know they have ones that have like weird stuff in it, right, Andrew?
Yeah, we have sweet cream cheese, which is honestly my favorite snack to get.
Fire. I tried it. It's fire.
So good.
It's fire.
And then jalapeno cream cheese, and then cheddar cream cheese. But the sweet cream cheese is top notch. That's another one of my favorites, honestly.
All right, for me, man, I always get a mocha mint iced coffee. Like that's fire. Followed up by quesadilla. Doesn't really matter what's in it. The quesadillas are really good. The bowls are really good. Like the frappes, I think are really good. Any breakfast sandwich that is by the register, just pick it up. That's all
Yeah,
fire.
the Sizzlies. Yeah.
It
So
does
Yep.
not matter. It does not matter. I don't think
Mhm.
you can get anything wrong at Wawa.
their fries and apparently their pizza. I haven't tried it yet, but
The pizza,
because of the reviews.
the pizza's good. It's like a solid fast food pizza when it's fresh. Don't let it get cold. It's just cardboard.
Yeah, I don't know if I
It's
would
not.
order pizza at a Wawa. Like we have Cumberland Farms in Connecticut, which is not even remotely close, but they have pizza there, and it'll be advertised like get a whole pizza for $8. And I'm like, you're
Whoa.
risking your life by
Eight
getting a
dollars.
gas station Cumberland Farms pizza.
Honestly, the Wawa personal pizzas are really good. They're actually very good. Um, don't get the whole pie though. As somebody who is a manager at Wawa, would advise you not to get a pie of pizza from Wawa.
Do not.
No, you could do better.
What are the largest pie options? They have like,
It's 16-inch, like a full large pizza. Yeah.
damn,
Yeah. It's good if it's fresh. If you have like 10 people and everybody wants a slice, it's 8 people and everybody wants a slice right away when you get it, great pizza. Honestly, like not great, but it's like a Domino's level, that type of pizza. Don't let it get cold, please. It'll tarnish your thoughts about Wawa.
All right, next from Frankie. What was the first time you guys remember playing dodgeball against each other?
Yeah, I think we touched on this a little bit. It was at that youth tournament, I think, that Sam was talking about. At the uh at Frankie the Lansdale Wawa at the Lansdale YMCA. Um, and Sam absolutely decimated everybody on any team and every team. So it was a ton of fun.
Do you think Frankie put that down for his experience for Team USA coaching? Like, did drills for 12-year-olds at YMCA?
I think so, actually. I think he is purely riding on mine and Sam's coattails to get to where he is today.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it at Combine at selection camp. He's like, those are my prodigies right there. I saw them when they were 11 and 12. I saw it the
Yeah.
whole way through.
Potential, yeah,
All
yeah. You realized finally.
right, next one. Some people's arms say that money doesn't buy life. What does money buy? This is for Sam from Frankie.
what does money buy? It buys me a burrito that I'll leave in the back of your car.
Nice.
Is this an insider?
Yeah. There was
Okay.
there was just a tournament we drove back from like Virginia or something, and we stopped at Chipotle or whatever. And I think this was at the time when I was working out like twice a day and just like would down multiple burritos in a sitting. So I was ordering 2 burritos at a time. I think I couldn't finish the second one, and I just forgot about it. I left it like above the headrest in the back seat, and it just sat there for several days.
Oh my God.
But now that you asked that question, I feel less bad about it.
Okay. Well, his next question is please tell a story in under 5 minutes.
I just did.
Perfect.
Good. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. We got a bunch of questions from Tara Maloney for Andrew. What reignited your desire to play and compete at this level? What made you want to go after Team USA?
Um, Honestly, it was just seeing that like potential finally being realized, I guess. Like when I went to Tempe, for my first like tournament traveling, Frankie had told Dylan all about me and told him to look out for me and all that stuff. And so Dylan came up to me after the tournament and kind of told me that he sees a lot in me and he would want to like kind of mentor me, I guess, or like kind of coach me up to be the best player I can be. And having that outside perspective that really wanted to like help me grow as a player helped a lot, I think. And then obviously just like growing up around Jeff and Sam, um, really made a big difference too. And obviously Frankie bringing me into the sport, uh, I think everything started to click and I was like, you know what? I want to pursue this. This is something that could go a long way.
All right. Next question from Tara for Sam. How does it feel being back on Team USA 10 years after your first stint and winning gold?
It feels pretty good. Uh, Honestly, I didn't know if I would try out again. Um, but I had a lot of pressure from this guy here, Andrew. Like a lot of pressure.
We talked about it too in Minnesota.
Yeah,
I was like, how come you're not trying out?
yeah. Um, and even Jeff asked me, and Tara's been pressuring me. So yeah, I just got a lot of external pressure, and I was like, you know what, fine, I'll try out. And yeah, I kind of exceeded my own expectations. Um, so yeah, like it feels good. And I also wasn't sure which team I wanted to try out for. It was kind of going back and forth. But after playing at the combine, I was like, it feels really good to play with the guys here. Um, so yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. This is going to be a great year.
Hell yeah. I'm excited to watch you guys play in a few months. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, dude.
All right, and we got two more from Tara for Sam and Andrew. Would you still love Jackie and me if we turned into no stink balls? So I think she's referring to Jackie Galang and probably Tara Pang.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
believe.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense. No, sure.
Only if it's the only ball I ever use again. Then yeah, sure. But if Trump's an
True.
option, we'll have to reconsider things.
I
Yeah,
think I think at nationals, like obviously I know that I'm playing no stink. I think this is my last tournament ever playing no stink. I don't think I'm doing it again after this.
good.
Unless they bring the old balls back, you might get me back, but these balls fucking suck. I hate these bad balls. Especially
Yeah,
the no sting ones are worse than the foam ones.
yeah.
In my opinion, it feels like you're throwing an 8.5 ball all over again.
That's what I've heard. I haven't played with them.
Very slippery too.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
massive. They're massive. Like I remember playing in Boston last year. I'm like, I have to throw this ball because like I cannot let their corner just think it's okay to throw at someone out of the middle. But I can't put it on them because then they're going to catch the ball.
yep. Yeah, I
So
haven't played with the Baden balls. I think I played with them in, no, it wasn't even in Tucson. So, nope, haven't even played with the Baden nose thing. Have no desire to play with the Baden nose thing. Unfortunately, I think the best Baden ball is the cloth ball. Might be a hot take, but I don't like the Baden foam. Yeah, I don't like the Baden foam balls that much. But yeah, hopefully they can improve.
yeah, I think that's the only direction that is there, unfortunately, for the time being. But
Yeah.
all right, and we have one last one from Tara. Fuck Mary Kill. Jordan, Holub, Jeff Giovinco.
Do you want to go first, Sam, or you want me to?
Um,
Looks like you want to think.
I haven't given this any thought. It was
Oh, I've already thought it through.
yeah, yeah.
I got this. Okay. So I guess unfortunately, I would have to kill Holub. I'm sorry. Um, Great dude, real good guy. Just just haven't had as long of a connection, you know? And then I think I would have to fuck Jordan. Just because, it seems like he'd be a real considerate guy. He'd think a lot about my needs too. And then marry Jeff.
Generous lover.
Yeah, exactly. Very generous lover. They're clever is a very generous lover for sure. Theoretically, of course. I don't know for sure, but
No, for sure, for sure.
yeah. And then marry Jeff. Me and Jeff were looking into buying a house together some time ago.
Yeah, I forgot about
So
that.
me and Jeff have been close for quite some time now. So that's the obvious choice for me.
Okay, so you guys were pretty much almost married before.
Yeah, exactly. We got divorced, unfortunately, and he moved all the way down to Florida, but we can rekindle that.
Sam?
Um, so I think I'd also have to kill Holla. I love you, buddy, but with the other two options, I would have to pick Jordan to marry because we just went to his housewarming and his house is beautiful. And I want to live there. So if I marry him, I get to live there. Perfect. And then that leaves Jeff. I'll fuck him.
But is that Paula's house or is that Jordan's?
It's probably Paula's money, but his name's probably on the lease or the contract. So
Yeah.
Okay, great question, great answers.
Wait, why are you marrying Jeff? Or why are you fucking Jeff?
this is the third option left.
That's crazy.
It was either that or kill Jeff and then fuck Olive. Well, I guess if the only reason if I were to do that is if Jeff's dead, then that gives Olive the opportunity to make Team USA, which hopefully he can do that eventually. But
Would that be foam or cloth though? Holub would go for cloth for sure.
So, I mean, I think you can make the practice squad for both.
Oh, he can make the practice
100%.
squad. Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah,
But
goes for cloth, then I guess that's out of the equation.
yeah. I would think
Okay.
you want to fuck Jeff so you guys can rub beards together or something.
I'll do that without bumping.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
This is great team chemistry. This is a great exercise that we just did. You guys are probably going to win nationals now.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Yeah.
Thank God we finally got off the wait list today. But
And everyone too, by the way.
yeah, apparently everybody got off the wait list, all 14 teams that were on it. So
But at the end of the day, everyone got in. That's all that matters. Thank you, Dustin. All right. Next question from Kelsey. Can you tell us about how great Tara and Jackie are? Again, I believe this is Jackie Galang and Tara Pang.
yeah, correct. Sam, you want to go ahead and tell them how great Jackie is?
Okay, yeah. Aki is incredible. She's a very sweet, nice person. I love being around her. She's just kind of like this sweet ball of energy to be around. She's always very uplifting energy. Um, yeah, it's always a nice experience being around her. Never a dull moment with her.
And she played really well in Salt Lake City.
Jackie Galong, of course. Yeah. Tara is very, very fun to joke around with. She's honestly become one of my closer friends in dodgeball because I feel like I could just Bayla's so the way she like sat up in your hand. But Tara's probably become one of my closer friends in dodgeball. And it helps that she's also good friends with Jackie. But Tara I really appreciate her friendship and like her lighthearted energy and her just ability to not worry about like she is so genuinely herself. And I appreciate the hell out of that because I feel like it's so hard to find people who are like that. Um, and so I would never tell her this, of course, but I really enjoy Tara's company. She's definitely not in the other room hearing this, right?
Oh, she is. Before this started, she was gonna sit next to me, and I was like, "I don't need you sitting there silently for this whole thing."
For 2.5 straight hours.
We wanted to hear that she wants to hear the tea before anybody else. That's just
That is Tara. Yeah, that's fair.
I have not seen Tara in like over a year now, and I hate playing against lefties, so I hope she's doing well.
Tara Pang, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Also love Tara Pang and Jackie. Shout out both of them. Jackie Long, of course. Shout out both of them.
Shout out all the Jackies and shout out all the Taras.
Yeah, yes.
All right, we got a few more left from Ben Murator. Andrew, how does it feel to be the second person from Taken to make Team USA?
So I actually had to ask Ben about this because I did not realize another member of Taken had made Team USA. I forgot Tyree, I think, joined Taken after I stopped playing just before or just after COVID. Before, after, I don't even remember the timeline, but Tyree Frazier, shout out him. Hopefully he's able to come back to dodgeball sometime soon. But it feels awesome. It feels crazy that that team that was so like I feel like ragtag, so raw, so new, was able to produce, two top-notch players. And even looking back, like Amir was also really solid. Abdul was honestly Taken was like my first real team. So Abdul was a huge reason like I learned a little bit more of the strategy side of things and like talked me through a little bit more of the game and how to play. And so I really do owe a decent bit to those two guys, Amir and Abdul, as like the two captains. So it feels good.
That was a throwback team for sure. Clean ass jerseys.
Yes.
Still have my jersey. Still wear my jersey.
I still have my blue one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We got three more from Biggie. Not a question, just a reminder. Fuck bitches, get money.
Fuck bitches, get money. Hell yeah, Biggie.
Hell yeah, preach. Next one from Johnny for both. Congrats on your semi-pro wins. Add reset. Congrats on your semi-pro win. Adds a little salt. Question for all. If you could switch play styles for one day with any player, who would it be and why? That's a great question.
That is a very good question. Oof. You want to go first, Sam? Or you want to think?
Um, no, I think I would pick Justin Payne. I think his ability to just like utilize the least amount of energy on the court as as necessary, but then have those spurts, those bursts of energy, and they mean something. They're always a net positive. Like his his game through and through is like just skyrocketed from the very first time I saw him play like over a decade ago. Uh, yeah, I would love to be able to reserve the energy like him and just fucking rock it out. Yeah. And then also be like incredibly accurate with whatever the fuck that throw is.
That stupid curveball like starts back here, just like all the
So
way around.
the most annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Oof. I would probably, I mean, I feel like the easy answer is like Hashi because he's the best all-around player, but in terms of like wanting to play more like them, like Shota is probably the most fun player. I'd probably pick Shota because he's just, I mean, athletic beast and like the way how fast he is, the way he pops out of things and like it's just on you right away. Like I really, really love watching Shota play, and so honestly, if I could play like him, that would be awesome.
Okay, I have one here, and it's someone on Outsiders, but it's Kim. Because he will murder you with a ball, and then he has like the craziest hands in dodgeball. And I think I get one catch a tournament and is like the dumbest catch in the world. I should never catch the ball. And the easiest ones I will always drop. But if I could just consistently sit there and just catch balls, all hands, no pause.
Kim,
Imagine that.
That is a great pick.
yeah, that is a great pick.
I
I
think
love how Kim catches too.
Yeah,
Kim
all
catches like a
hands.
bear.
Or like off
Catches
the
like
opening
this
rush, he falls back and just like catches it with one hand. You're like, what the fuck, man? How do you even think to put your hand out there? And he catches it no problem every time.
every time. Also, shout out Kim. Ryan Fricker says that you need to finish your Rushdown podcast and get it out on the air, or else you're not allowed to participate in any Team USA activities, which I think Ryan Fricker is the ultimate end all be all decision maker on that. So thank God. But we all want that last Rushdown to come out.
Yes, I agree. I don't know if it's gonna come out. I feel like it was probably maybe he started recording it, and that's definitely like a tough emotional
Yeah.
pod. So, but we love you,
Hey, take
Kim. We
your
miss you,
time.
Kim. Take your
Yep.
time. We would love to hear it. We love to see it. One last pod.
Yeah.
You can make it a 10-parter.
Yeah, honestly. 15. Fuck it.
Put it on Patreon. Charge everyone like $20, get all your money back from all the years that you've had to pay for Zoom. I'm telling you.
Do it. Be your
Uh,
baby's college fun.
yes, yes. All right, we got one last question from Abuelito Toretto. Thank you for sending this question in. For Andrew, at what age do you think Luciana will throw harder than Frankie, or has that happened already?
Yeah, it's happened. It's yeah. Yeah, I think what, 9 months, 10 months? That's when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as she can get the ball over her shoulder, she probably was throwing harder.
Correct. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. She
Much
she throws with
more.
more she throws with more proper throwing mechanics currently than Frankie does.
She has great hip to shoulder separation on her throw.
Yeah, yeah. No
Frankie
lat.
throws at his hip.
Frankie is all lat. He just rotates.
I think I was telling Frankie in Boston that looks like he's throwing the ball as punishment or he's punishing the ball or something like that.
Throwing the ball as a punishment is even funnier.
I
Because
don't think he
Frankie
I don't
doesn't
think he
even
liked that
throw.
I said that.
That's great.
I say the same thing to Meredith.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
But that is all the questions. Thank you to everyone who sent them in. Let's hit the outro. Any closing thoughts / shout outs? Let's start with Sam.
Oh, well, thank you for having us. This was really fun. Uh, I'll shout out my cats, Raina and Bayla. They're right here playing. And Bayla's kind of just tackling me right now, playing with my. She's a big biter. We're trying to
Get that out.
behavior real quick, but um, yeah. Thanks for having us. This was a blast.
Of course, anytime. Andrew?
Yeah, shout out Patty, of course, my pup, but also Jackie, not Galang, Jackie Motz this time, my lovely girlfriend, and shout out the uh honestly shout out Gio and the semi-pro guys for throwing a good tournament and starting this whole tournament series. Like it's really cool. It's a really fun experience. And then obviously shout out Philly Dodgeball for creating this huge community in Philly and making it easier to actually grow and actually become a better player. So shout out Sam and Frankie and Kelsey and all the commissioners that have, run leagues.
Love it. I don't have any real shout outs, I don't think. I'll shout out Connecticut Dodgeball. We just finished our second season. That was pretty exciting. Can't wait to get into our third season. Every season has gotten better and better, in my opinion. We're getting more and more newer faces, which is awesome. And we're developing a community. And then we're slowly getting people out to these USA rounds and semi-pro. So it's very exciting. I wish that this was a thing like 10 years ago. And I've said this so many times on the pod, but I have been so jealous of all these communities and taking these pictures and having like these awesome experiences. And this is my first real season that this has ever happened. And like I've been traveling for a long time. So it's a great feeling. I'm glad it's finally happening.
Yeah, congrats to you. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you. And yeah, shout out to you, Andrew, too, because this is your second ever pod. So how do you feel about your second ever pod?
Uh, so I feel great. You mean second ever, like the second time on Bromance, right? Because
Oh,
yeah, definitely forgot about the Beast Coast recap from last year. But it's my third ever pod. Shout out Bonsai Boys, for having me on a month or two ago. And shout out Bromance and Ryan McComb for having me on last year.
I
Uh,
said, what am I to him? He forgot about me, dude.
I corrected myself later. I realized as they were saying it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. But you're very PC on that one. I'm like, Andrew, let your hair down. Have a shot or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was just all HR answers. That's what they called me.
That's okay. That's okay. That's how I was when I first started. Now I honestly don't really give a shit. So,
Good.
all right. And one last question. What's one guest you want to see on Bromance? Let's start with Sam again.
Mm, Um, Someone who's been around for a while, like Alfred Kwan would be a good one. Matthew Vinko, I think someone who has seen a lot of different organizations come and go, but have also been really invested in in their own respect community, have brought a lot to the sport.
Okay. Andrew?
Uh, I briefly talked about this with you, but Sarah Wood and Ashley Elder after we win next month.
Gotta run it through us, man. We have to have 6 people there. Gotta run through us
Sarah and Ashley next month.
next month.
We'll do it.
Okay. All right. Put your money where your mouth is.
Let's go.
Well, that is it. Thank you, boys, for hopping on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Of course, anytime. Peace.